Hi, everybody. I'm Nicole,
And I'm Brittany.
and this is the 11-Minute Mile, episode 28. We're just going to continue chatting about wedding stuff because we're totally obsessed and we loved our weddings. But I know we left off the last time at the seating chart, and honestly, it was my least favorite thing, Brittany. I know you said you liked it, but like I did not like it. I felt so stressed about it.
Well, you also have to tell everyone how many people you had at your wedding because that makes it more complicated.
It does make it complicated. Doing a seating chart for 300 people is not easy because, granted, everyone like typically does get along and they'll get along for a wedding day, but like there's family stuff. Some people don't want to sit with each other, like whatever. It's just
But also,
hard.
I think you guys also had another whole layer that was difficult because you guys dated in college. So a lot of your college friends had
Yes.
been together at one point, or like there was drama between. I feel like when you're together longer, there's more friends that
Yeah.
can have more problems.
I will say though, like it really wasn't our friends. Like the friends were
Really?
pretty easy and seamless. I think it was probably more like family sides of things. Like
Oh.
definitely no, like our families get along so well, but like I don't
There's just
know.
like in between, yeah.
I
Well,
actually don't think it was like a non getting along thing. It's just you want certain people to sit and then there's not enough space for the rest of the people and then,
yeah.
it's
Well,
so
because
hard.
you did rectangular tables that were
Yes.
long, and it was
Yes.
like two rows of people. Because I had circular tables that I think had like
Yes.
8 or 10 per
Yeah.
group, which I mean, I had 125 people total that ended up coming to the wedding, and it was mostly just either family or
Yeah.
my friends, and I really didn't have too many friends. Like I feel like everyone was like
Yeah.
either in the wedding party or
Hmm.
a family member. So
Yeah.
that
So it's
made it a
pretty,
little bit easier.
yeah. I I the way that our tables were set up definitely made it easier for us for having a big wedding just because all of them were connected. So it was
Yeah.
like basically like one long big table of just like
Yeah.
hundreds of people because they were all connected on each side, of course.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just that part's not fun. If you can get ahead of the game
And
and
do it.
kind of like do it tentatively, and then of course as people like decline or whatever, then you can make your little switcheroos. But I think
Yeah.
that's something that if you can get ahead of it, just get it out of the way.
I'm trying to think. I used like an app that was helpful, and it was you could basically
Oh,
set up your like your tables and how it was going to look, and then you could
yeah,
just input names and you would just
that's
type them in, and
fun.
you could just kind of switch them around, and I think that was super helpful for me. And I think I just did like seating chart like app,
Yeah.
and I picked the first thing that
I was gonna
came
say
up.
find the app for the listeners. I would have used
Yeah.
that. Cool.
Yeah, I should. I think it was just on the App Store, and I just typed in
Yeah.
seating chart, and it was the first thing that came up, just to have something that was easy. And I kind of did around with it. And then I named each of the tables a spot that was like important to Dan and I.
Oh
So
yeah, I remember that.
we did like Sedona instead of table 4, and we
Yeah.
did like Penn State, and it was all Dan's like Penn State friends sat at that table, and we did
Yeah.
like Florida State and all my Florida State friends, and we kind of just made it so like how we met each person. And then we also kind of just coordinated like family, like his cousins and
Yeah.
my cousins that are all kind of around the same age. We were like, yep, put you together on a table.
Which is perfect. It is
Yeah.
easy. It is definitely easier, obviously, for a smaller wedding to do the seating chart. I'm sure it's not always complicated, but I just felt like that
900
part was really
people.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also funny, I forget that you guys did that because for our wedding, we were going to do that, like every table, like something special. But then I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
Too
feel
many.
like naming like 500 tables. I was like, no, they can be 1
Too
through
many.
40, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
I
guess.
think that if you can get ahead of the game on that though, like just do it because that's not fun to do last minute, which of course you can only do it so far in advance. But
Yeah. Well, I
um,
think what you said is a good idea, doing it before people start.
yeah,
And then as people start, then you just kind of cross them out, and then you kind of switch it around as
then
needed.
switch it. I
And
think
that's
that
helpful.
I wish I would have done that because it would have made that part a lot less stressful for sure.
Well, because there's so
um,
much to do for a wedding, like right at the beginning,
leading
and then
up.
so much to do right at the end. And there's like a big chunk of
Yeah,
time where there's downtime, and that could be a great downtime
100%.
activity.
I really loved, this is change of subject in the wedding world, but still, I loved getting ready though. I think that was my
Yeah.
favorite part of the day was like the
Yeah.
getting ready. It's like the lead up and you're just with all your
The
favorite people and
suspense. Yeah.
yeah, it's so fun. I
Yeah.
really
Because
loved it.
were you, I mean, were you nervous at all? Everyone talks about like the wedding nerves and wedding
So nervous, which
jitters.
is like I'm a nervous person, you know that, but I didn't think that I would be that nervous. I think I was more anxious of things not going smoothly.
Right.
Like
You weren't even
I
thinking
just
about you and Chris part of it because you
yeah, I
weren't
was like
nervous about that.
I was like I hope everything just like runs okay and cuz there were
Yeah.
so many moving parts in our wedding, I just didn't actually know how it was going to end up being. I was like I
Yeah.
hope the weather's okay. So, which
Yeah.
is something you can't plan for, but I
No.
I did love the getting ready.
Yeah. And I feel like with a wedding in general, once it starts, it's great. Like,
Seamless.
yeah, it
Nothing
really
could go
does.
wrong.
Everything does end up pulling through and it ends up
Does.
being great no matter what you're
Mhm.
going through, it really does. But because we got ready early for yours, because your actual ceremony was at like 1, I think it
Yeah.
was, or
Typically,
2
when
or
you
something.
do like church
The
weddings, you
church.
have to get ready pretty early. But for the amount of people I had, we really weren't getting ready for that long. We did like 7, I think it was like 7 or 7:30, and we had to be ready by noon,
Yeah.
which isn't actually that bad
Yeah, no,
for
I think
especially
that
the amount of people I had.
I feel like it was great and you rented out that space to get ready
Yeah.
so everyone felt really special. That was really nice.
I liked having like the salon. You feel like super girly and it's
Yeah,
but
that
it is
is fun.
different because your guys' ceremony was what, 4?
It was at
Like
like
is middle of the
4:30.
day sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
little bit it's more challenging if you get married in a church because no matter what, you're always gonna have to get
You have to be
ready a lot
earlier.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we did the workout the day of the wedding. We did the workout when
Yeah.
everybody showed up. And that was my favorite part of the whole wedding
Just
day.
funny because I could have never done that on my wedding day. I would have been like
Because
stressed. Like,
but
I
that
liked
like put
doing
me in
it
the
on your
mindset.
day.
It put me in the mindset of not being stressed because it
Yes,
was just like
for
everybody
sure.
was enjoying themselves. And we did the workout at 10 o'clock. It was an hour-long workout. And I mean,
Yes.
I barely worked out because I had my spray tan, so I wasn't about to like get
Oh, I
streaky,
forgot
but
about that.
but
I
it
yeah,
was so much fun.
yeah. It is the day of is really fun. I don't think there's anything that I would change of that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, I don't think so.
And it's
How
just
about you?
like the getting ready and the pictures. I don't think I would either because
Yeah.
we did the workout. We rented out the CrossFit gym. Then we all came
Mhm.
back. We got ready. The girls got ready in my room. The boys got ready in Dan's room. And we really didn't. I mean, you did my makeup. Like, we didn't take that
Yeah.
long to get ready. Everybody got ready pretty quickly. Ordered
Yeah.
some chop shop. And I remember waiting for the wedding to begin, being like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, you were ready pretty I feel like you were ready pretty early. Whereas
Yeah.
like mine, it just Joop.
Yep.
But that's how
Straight into
that's like
it.
how the church weddings are.
Yeah, they
They're all, I mean,
are.
I've
But
been in like so many church weddings and it's like they
yeah.
all kind of run that way sort of
Right
thing.
up to the wire. But that
Yeah.
was
Which
great.
is okay cuz I would like I feel like with the downtime, I wouldn't like the downtime because I would be like itching like in my
The
skin.
downtime, I was like, well, what are we waiting for?
I
I'm
know.
ready.
Yeah. It would make me a little anxious. I'm like, I gotta move, people.
Yeah.
Um, no, but that was fun. I'm trying to think if there was like anything else. Oh, I liked, oh, well, I guess we can't really talk about rehearsal dinner because we only have 2 minutes left, but
Yeah. But that's a whole nother
that's
thing.
a
That's what we
whole
could talk
nother
about.
thing.
We could talk
Literally.
about weddings all day. But it is wedding season and people are getting
Yeah.
married this year. I feel like I didn't
This
really
is,
have too many last year. Now I'm like boom, 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 boom.
you guys have
So
a lot of weddings this year?
yeah, last year we didn't we last year I think we had like 2 or 3 and now this year
Really?
we've already have like 5.
Guess that we didn't have that many last year,
Yeah.
which was kind of nice because the year before, I feel like we were traveling every other weekend
Well,
for
that was
wedding
2022.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
2021 and 2022 were really big wedding years for us. And then
yeah, same.
this year's not too bad. And this year they're mainly destination weddings, which I'm like stoked for because
Yeah.
one's in Portugal and one's in Costa Rica. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of pumped. Like it's a
Like
reason
add
for
it.
me to go somewhere. Like it's a vacation.
Yeah, I have one in
So
Orlando, one in South Carolina, and then Italy, but still debating if we're going with the baby for that one.
it's
But
hard. That's hard.
the traveling, we were like, should we go? Should we not go? And I feel like it
Yeah.
may not end up happening just because the timing is just too close. But
Yeah.
there'll be other times.
Fred, stop barking. I'm like, if you need me and Chris to come and watch the baby for the night of the wedding, I mean, we're available.
You're like, just add me into the other
Yeah, I'm fine with
Italian
that.
wedding. I know.
Um,
Everyone's like, I'll babysit.
yeah. But hey, we fly for free, so like we're first dips because we'd probably be able to get on that flight.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
but
So
okay, well
good.
that was seamless, easy and
Easy
done.
peasy. All
All
right.
right,
Well, to our next wedding episode.
let us know what you guys want us to talk about
Yeah, we could talk about this all day.
all day. All right, well,
All
I'll
right.
see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.